All right, so the first stop is the State Farm Fieldhouse, where you get your bibs. All right, so you go here, you get your bib numbers, you walk over to the line you need to be in, they'll give you your bib, and then you'll head on over to get your shirts. If you have any questions, you head over to this section here.
To perform your best. Here's to a weekend of races ahead. Ready to race with Brooks and runDisney. They know where nutrition.
All right, this is where we go and check out the official merchandise. I've never actually been in here, so this ought to be interesting. So if you're doing races, you gotta, take a picture in front of these walls here. Your picture with your bib. Just a nice photo op here. Hey guys, welcome back. We are back in the room. It was just, as you can probably tell, it was too loud at the expo. Too much copyrighted music in there to, get my thoughts across. So I just wanted to talk about the expo and, so that is what the expo is. It is a lot of fun. It's, you go, you're hearing the music, you're going to get your bib. So you walk in, you walk up there, there's food, and then you go get into the building, grab your bib, then walk over to the second building, grab your t-shirts, and then that's where you're going to get anything you need, headphones, energy gels, anything that you're going to need for race day, or even past race day, like stuff for, to wall hangers, stuff like that. I honestly wanted to get some of those, Shocks headphones. I love my Shocks. I don't know where the heck they went, but, yeah, I was definitely looking at it, but there's just so many people. It was a typical expo where you have all sorts of, some people walking, some people, going in another direction, people stopping in front of you. It was definitely a typical Disney type event. So I was kind of ready to get out of there. But the great thing is we found that rare, epic press penny machine. Because again, most of the time you can't even go to this building. But yeah, we found it. It was when you got out of the expo, you have to climb the stairs and go back into what is something, the ESPN grill. Although they didn't, it would seem like they were doing something with it right now. And then, yeah, the machine was just off in the corner. I felt bad. There was a nice lady who was having a sandwich, and she was kind and, let me go over there and geek out and get the pennies. So yes, we got the rare runDisney press pennies. And here's the first one. It says runDisney on it. And then we've got Mickey Mouse with that phrase that everyone loves to say, every mile is magic, especially the Blizzard Beach parking lot. No. I like the Blizzard Beach parking lot, to be honest. We'll talk more about that in the other future video. And then this one is Walt Disney, runDisney, and every mile is magic with the Mickey ears. I'm only going to keep one. I'm actually going to challenge Jared to run one of the races with one of these, but yeah, I'm going to give the other two away. But I'm going to keep one. I'm going to keep the runDisney, just because that's the one I was looking for. And now I have to give another update. My roommates came back from Disney last week. Yeah, somewhere right around there. They went because they wanted to ride Dinosaur for the last time. And they felt, they knew that the ride was going to close and that press penny machine in the Dinosaur, building was going to go away. So they got me a good Dinosaur press penny. So this is going to go into our group because they knew I'm down here right now, but I'm not going into Animal Kingdom or any park for that matter, other than when we're allowed in for the pre-race stuff or the race stuff before it opens at Magic Kingdom. So I'm not going into any park. They knew I would never get to see this one, so they went out and got me one. So thank you to Mike and Thad for that. All right, with that being said, there's one thing left to do, and that's put it in the book. Oh my goodness, guys. I forgot to talk about this, but when I went to the expo, again, I had visions of only spending, $3, maybe a few dollars more at the most, because there is a second machine I've heard of, but has never been seen. So I was all set to be done. I paid $3 for 3 coins. This is great. I am saving money. Yeah, and then I went into that official race merchandise area, and I'm broke. No, I'm not broke, but I spent a lot of money that I probably shouldn't have. But I saw the Brooks Chip and Dale shoes. Actually, I saw a couple of the Brooks runDisney Disney shoes and that I liked. But I ended up spending a lot of money on a pair of shoes. These are the runDisney Chip and Dale sneakers. The Dale is on that one. Chip is on this one. It's got their names on it. It's more of a burnt orange color, and I'm a sucker for anything that's orange, so I went with that. But I'm gonna state this. This is my way of the angel and the devil on your shoulders. This is my way of kind of saying that it's okay. Is I am wearing right now the shoes that I ran the 2024 marathon with. I still wear them. I work with these shoes, and there is a real big wear in them to the point where in Massachusetts in the wintertime, there's black ice, and I can feel the wetness in the shoe, you know. My socks will get wet. So it was time for a new pair of shoes. Look at even the red and the black, you know, for Chip and Dale. These just, people are going to think I'm wearing two different shoes, but it's okay. So this was my purchase. I'm not even going to say the number of how much I spent on this, because goodness gracious, it's probably the most expensive shoe. Although I don't know, maybe those 2023 like Brooks that I got, or the Sauconys, you know, were pretty expensive too. So, you know, I'm sure these are the most expensive, but hey, now I'm going to have shoes. Because these are Brooks, and, you know, the ones I just showed you are Brooks and 2 years old and still at least capable of walking. These will last a while. So, all right, now I'll let you go. Hope everyone's doing well. We will be back with another video. I'm going to film it once I tie these brand new shoes. So take care, everyone. Bye now. All right, gang. Here's the good dinosaur. And our runDisney. All right, we'll see you in the next video, gang.